When they always say that there's somebody out there worse than you are, that's true.
The small things, what people take for granted, it's what's hard for me every day.
I have to love myself in order to be strong for my kids.
It will always be a growing thing. You learn from your mistakes.
I was just lost and confused. You know, I didn't have a vision. I didn't have goals. I didn't have plans. I didn't know where to start.
Against the Grain, a record of empowering single mothers. The mission of Against the Grain is to empower single mothers to become self-sufficient, knowledgeable, productive members of society.
I felt my boundaries were just overbearing. I couldn't do it. So I felt that if I come to someone that was willing to help me, willing to show me a better way in life, I felt that I would start bettering myself for my kids.
The point I came to when I needed to change my life is when I hit rock bottom. And rock bottom was losing my son, making mistakes. I had my son at an early age, so I felt like I hadn't lived my life, but due to me having a child, I had to grow up real fast.
Founded in 2003, AtG developed the 180 program, designed to empower single mothers through education and mentoring. There are an ever-increasing number of single mothers raising their children in poverty. The women who enroll in the 180 program are living in poverty, and many are caught in destructive generational cycles marred with poor choices and dependence upon society to meet their most basic needs. They find themselves hopeless and broken, desiring a change, but not knowing where to begin.
I would have already given up because if I didn't have my church and Against the Grain, that I didn't have any support before that, except people who didn't care about life.
As far as financial, I was overdrawing my bank account over and over. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I just could not get out. And I had never lived like that. And never been on a government system, didn't know where to begin.
The 180 program provides a two-step process. Step 1 is education. The mothers receive training in personal and professional skills. The personal skills curriculum includes budgeting, parenting, leadership skills, character development, and decision-making. Step 2 in the 180 process is mentoring. AtG provides a holistic approach. The staff and volunteers identify the root cause of the mother's struggles and develop an individualized plan to overcome their specific challenges. This comprehensive approach is much more demanding, but results in a sustainable plan of independence.
I am more prepared today to be a parent than I ever have been.
I feel better prepared today. Just, being able to go to college and changing the education cycle.
It's all helping me be a better mom.
Usually I'll do something before I think about doing it. But now I know there's a choice. There's a consequence for, each choice you make. So I try to choose the better choice to have the better outcome of the consequence.
Against the Grain has helped me by showing me a better way in life, showing me the best things to do and best things not to do, and for me, helping me learn that it was light outside the tunnel instead of darkness.
AtG also provides professional training. The women are prepared to successfully participate in an ever-increasing competitive job market and gain employment through corporate partners who place a priority on hiring AtG graduates.
Going to work every day, even when I don't feel like, you still get up and go. Because of the simple fact, you have children. You're not actually going for you, you're going for your child.
I am a better employee because it's very, very important that I keep my job. because nobody's paying my bills, nobody's feeding my children. It's all up to me.
The charge? To empower single mothers. Today in Middle Tennessee, there are more than 15,000 single mothers raising their children in poverty. They are single mothers looking for hope, looking for a way out, looking for against the grain. They each have a story. They each have a dream. Where will they be without against the grain?
I wouldn't have a vision. I wouldn't have been able to do some of the things that I'm able to do now to make myself healthier, and to love myself for who I am, and have a relationship with Christ, and have healthy relationships with different people.
There's many a times where I've thought about suicide, but that's not a way out. God doesn't want you to commit suicide, and my child, she's pretty much one that's kept me not, pretty much going over the edge at this point, but this group has pretty much saved me, I don't know where I'd be. That's a good question, because I don't know.
I've seen myself backwards, my past. I've seen my past, and I don't want to go back there. So my eyes and my head and my vision is moving straight ahead, not looking back.